Hey, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day, a blessed day, and getting 1% better than yesterday, and breaking free from anything that's holding you back from having the best day ever and doing what you want to do within reason. Well, speaking of doing what you want to do, I came across this pretty funny list of 28 unacceptable places to take a woman on a first date. And kind of my reaction to them, I kind of got a little bit of a chuckle. I think I would be tremendously guilty on many of these. I also think my wife would be down for just about any of these. So I'll kind of just go through them and let me know what you think. If you've been to any of these places on a first date, what you would suggest on a first date, where you went on a first date. I cannot unfortunately remember where my wife and I went on our first date. Perhaps she can jog my memory at some point, as I'm sure that she will. But let's get right into the list. Number one, Cheesecake Factory. I don't know. Is it that bad? It's at the mall. My wife and I actually want to go back to the Cheesecake Factory. It's been a while. You're getting waited on. There's cheesecake. There's entrees. It could be worse. You could, go to the mall, go to dinner, whatever. Applebee's. Okay, my wife would not go there. I went through a wicked Applebee's phase. Then I started working at a small local restaurant, and that kind of soured me a little bit on the chain restaurants. My eyes were open to just regular restaurant food rather than a chain. So I might shy away from Applebee's. And I'm trying to think of this as of now, would I do this stuff, or when I was, the age that I met my wife in my early 20s? Oh, I would have been at Applebee's real quick, getting some riblets. But number three, Chili's, about the same deal. If I was to meet somebody right now, I don't think Chili's would be the first date. I don't think my wife would want it either. Chipotle, I'm honestly not too familiar with, so I probably would skip it. Number five, Olive Garden. We used to go there. My wife still likes it. The breadsticks, the pasta, the salads. It's been a long time since I've been there. I think she goes there with her friend maybe once a year. It's not right in town. I do not think I would take somebody to an Olive Garden for a first date. The movies. Younger Jay, yeah, movies. Let's get after it. Maybe do a little make out in there. You never know what's going to happen. The movies now. I want to see Napoleon. I want to see Flowers of the Killer Moon. Do I want to go see a 3.5 hour movie on a first date? I don't know. Just pound popcorn and sodas. It's something. It's possible. I'd take somebody to movies right now. It'd have to be the right one, though. Number seven, your house on a first date. There's nothing like home field advantage. You're comfortable. Maybe you can cook. Hang out, play a little vinyl, and see what happens. My house, would I take somebody on a first date to my house? It's possible. Not sure. Number eight, any fast food chain. This kind of made me laugh. Hey, let's head down to McDonald's and see what happens. I don't know. I know my wife hates McDonald's, hates most fast food chains. We've been through a little phase with them. I don't mind them. I'm actually craving some chicken nuggets with sweet and sour sauce and some fries. But I do not think I would take a first date to a fast food chain really at any time in my life. Buffalo Wild Wings. There was a Buffalo Wild Wings in my hometown for a brief time. It did close. I think I went there once. I don't know. They got those beers that are this big. I'm kind of picky with wings. I don't think that I agree. I don't think I would go there. Wingstop. I've never been, but kind of the same thing. Let's go to Wingstop. I don't know. Number 11, Red Lobster. I've been there with my wife. I kind of remember enjoying it. This was kind of right as I was getting into seafood a little bit. I have not been there in probably decades. So I don't think that would be high on my list. Number 12, a buffet. Any buffet, it doesn't count. A breakfast buffet, a dinner buffet. My grandparents used to like to take me to the Old Country buffet, which I really enjoyed. I think my wife went a couple times. I'm sure my grandparents wanted to buy us dinner. We've been together for about 20 years, so I think she had a couple trips to the Old Country buffet. Would I have taken her there on my first date? Our first date is possible, but you never know. Number 13, IHOP. Only thing I could think about would be like the morning after. If you met, went back home, and then were hungry in the morning for IHOP. No, I guess late. Maybe because there's never been an IHOP around here, so I've never had a chance to go there late. I would not take a date there on the first date. Denny's, I went through a big time Denny's phase at number 14. Would I take a first date there? No. Maybe a late night snack after the bar 20 years ago? Possible. Number 15, the gym. I wish I was the guy who would want to go to the gym with a girl. I'm the guy who would get outlifted by the girl and any girl in there. I would have to walk on the cardio machine and maybe go to the steam room. Number 16, church. On the first date, you're very wholesome. It's a wholesome move. You're setting a good tone. If she accepted that date, that might be a good chance, but I don't think church would be at the top of my list. Number 17, Starbucks. Hey, you want to get a coffee or something? I might be down for Starbucks. And then number 17 is any coffee place, which, I don't know, Starbucks kind of falls into that. I know they have other foods. I don't think I would take to a Starbucks. There's not much privacy there. I need a little space if I'm going to talk. Number 19, ice cream. I think that's a great one. Maybe I'm biased by my love of ice cream. And there's lots of great ice cream places around here. Yeah, get a little ice cream. And then, take it from there. Number 20, family functions, first date. It's a bit aggressive. But, maybe wingman to a wedding. See what happens. Friend's wedding wouldn't really be a family function. I don't know. I think, maybe on the second or third at least. First date's a little too soon. A movie night at your house, like Netflix or Hulu. I think I would try that. Sounds good to me. Number 22, a long drive anywhere. I'm thinking in my head 2-3 hours on the first date. I don't think so. Number 23, bowling. I was never a great bowler. I just went bowling for my nephew's birthday party the other day. I did well. Not surprisingly, I'm a natural bowler, but I did almost throw my arm out. Now, just me and her bowling? I don't think so. Possible, but I don't think so. Number 24, a nightclub. No, I've never really been too much of a nightclub guy. Number 25, a hookah bar. I have been to one in New York City, just one, long time ago. I don't even know where hookah bars are other than New York City, so no. Number 26, a bar just for drinks. I can see that, go chat. A little bit more loose than coffee spot, I think, and I wouldn't be totally against that. Number 27, a Waffle House. I've never been to one. Kind of in the same vein as IHOP and Denny's to me, so no. And number 28, a sporting event. I love sports. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. There's, it's kind of chill. Have a beer, hot dog, relax, talk. Maybe she likes sports. That would be good to know. My wife doesn't necessarily like sports, but she puts up with me and puts up with all of these places that I probably tried to drag her to when we first met. So that's the biggest miracle of all of it. Let me know what you're thinking about this list, and I will talk to you on the next video. Break free.